Hello and welcome everyone. So, yeah, in a moment you're gonna be able to see as I was saying, in a moment from now you'll be able to see what I'm seeing because of how I have to do things when I stream this game. By the way, Callie, regarding the calculation I did regarding how this was going to be a nightmare, turns out that we were both incredibly stupid. Yeah, it's gonna take about 22 hours to get oxygen up to enough that I can get food. If I were to make a single vegetube, yeah, just one vegetube, then it would take 22 hours. What if I were to make 22? Oh, now it'll take 1 hour. So yeah, the challenge is a lot more possible and less boring than, well, not less boring, but less tedious than we thought. But here's the thing. Honestly, it's not gonna do that much regarding how interesting the challenge will be. And I can explain to you why. The progression will still... well, how you progress in the game is still mostly the same. I can give you an example why it's so interesting to do with XCOM. With XCOM you have about, normally about 4 or 5 classes. And each of them are an integral part to a good team. So if you were to limit yourself to just one class, then you would have to heavily change how your strategies are going to be throughout the game. How you go through combat, what upgrades you get, and what equipment you use. With Planet Crafter, you're still going through the game the same way. Winds in the Moon. I moved to Florida before I got using Planet Crafter. Kelly, you just admitted yourself that you have moved to Florida. You asked me to not say it. Now you admitted it yourself. We need more air apparently. We do not have any air. Do we have... we need zeolite for that. We don't have any zeolite at all. Oh, actually, do we? We have a lot of zeolite. 4 super alloy. Wait, didn't I build? I really need to start making use of drones. So we start a world with everything close to difficult, and you have to live underground in the mushroom biome. But yeah, Kelly, do you see why even with that, it's still the same progression? It's not really gonna change anything, except it's gonna make it slower to progress. To begin with, at least. And even then, that's also gonna change. I could look into balancing it a lot, and then find a way to make it very different from what you're suggesting, but in a way where it's gonna be interesting. Essentially what I mean is, I could simply put limiters on different regions and what I'm allowed to do until I reach a certain region. That would change progression in some way, but even then, it's just in access to the region, and then I can do things however I want once I get there. So, doing a challenge run for this game, I don't think it's actually gonna be as interesting as it may sound. But sure, I could just take everything up to ×2. And well, if you want to see that, I can do that. Issue with Planetcraft is it's still in development, so it's kind of Callie, this is the full version. It's not an early access anymore. It's as much in development as Stardew Valley is. That game isn't really in development, it just constantly receives new content. Well, maybe not constantly, but it keeps receiving new content. Alright, we're looking for circuit boards. Do I really have to use my vehicle to get somewhere with a circuit board? I mean, I might have to. Just don't want to. I do. Oh! Loss of air has now started going down. How long until you can build a space elevator in the game? We never can. It's a full version, but there's still more updates coming out, which in my eyes will also be in development. Well, good point. But yeah, do you see why I've been skeptical about doing challenge runs for this game? I like the game and I like going through it. But I'm just being honest about, yeah, challenge runs won't really change how you play the game that much. Because there's one way to progress in this game. Just one. So multiple ways to progress in the game, then that would be something else, but that's really not. Alright. But why would you need a space elevator? There's really nothing to use it on in this game. It doesn't cost us resources to send anything into space, so... So I don't really see why we want a space elevator. 200 days. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, there we go. So we now have what we need to make what we want. You know, they did a significantly better job at doing so. It looked like the main planet became more habitable. For this planet, they just place grass randomly and call it quits. They really should have done a slightly better job with this. Oh well. I mean, I could increase speed further. I would need to make, yeah. I need to make 4 of these and 2 of these. Can't really increase inventory. Oh well. Alright, so what we need here is air. Takes 46 seconds to get air. Yeah, it's really slow to get into the air. Let's see. Well, I mean, a space elevator would allow you to pick up resources from main planet fast. Maybe. That takes 10 minutes right now. You see all that grass and moss already on your own. How is that pressure going? The navigator, at the end of the day, he is still living in a freezing barren wasteland. Yeah, but it is in the freezing wasteland with or without air? Without. Well, they are technically seeing a tiny bit of air right now because we're at a depletion rate of 1.8 instead of 1.9. I'll need to increase that by a lot. I mean, I could start with this bullshit. I just really don't want to. Tree spreader, oxygen 8,500. I mean, it's an option, but biodome, tier 2 biodome. I think I'm gonna make a tier 2 biodome. So bacteria sample, fertilizer and super alloy. Alright, so how was we make bacteria sample? I think it was Water and, yeah, algae. We need 2 bacteria sample. And this is why you make as many as we have. Holy fuck, that was a lot. Alright, iron. Back in a bit, maybe, not sure yet. Alright. No, I'm almost interested in a challenge where, no, that's just me having to build a lot of stuff. I just think for more, it could be fun to do so. The main planet actually has, would actually be comparable to. That's probably spelled wrong. Alright, so we need, I think it's 6. But yeah, I really should start making drones, to be honest. That would make things go a lot faster. Alright, so now we need fertilizer. Algae, eggplant, and sulfur. 4 eggplants are needed. And we need 2 sulfur. Alright. Oh, we have that little left. Yeah, alright. Hello, Ruincane, and welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we have. Alright, we need a bit of sulfur. 2 sulfur, no, 1 sulfur and 1 super alloy. You know, the problem is, I know we don't have all the resources right now. Alright, there we go. There. So we need silicone. How do you pronounce it? Oh, I have chosen to pronounce it silicone. Go. Alright, so I think, yeah, we have sulfur left. Oh, wait a second, we have everything we need. Yeah, we do. Except one thing. Iron, 2 iron and 1 titanium. So, if you have any questions about this game, feel free to ask and I'll do my best to answer. We cannot ask for aluminium. That's gonna be a problem. Though maybe I can build one out there. I doubt it, but I can try. We have everything we want now. Now, this is probably not gonna go the way we want it to. There we go. But that is gonna get us something we need. Tree bark. Yeah, I don't even want to take the ladder to get down. Really? That's it? It isn't even going that much faster. I didn't want to have to do it, but the game is leaving me no other choice. God, I really didn't want to do it. Tier 2 fertilizer is gonna be the most annoying thing to get. I hope I don't have to build anything to get tier 2 fertilizer. Wait, I can find tier 2 fertilizer. What am I doing? Alright, let's see. Bacteria sample though. That's gonna be the annoying one. Tree bark and zeolite. Pretty sure we have that. Yeah. And yeah. Really?
Your silicone is so silly you will be getting a dog's cone.
Hey! Wait, what? By the way, Ryu game, have you played this game before? And if so, what is your thought about it? So left corner. That is the wrong one. Alright, so now we need tier 2 fertilizer and that's about it. At least we have infinite water. Well, not infinite, but you know what I mean. So now I need to look through everything to find out where in the world I've left what we're looking for. No, we're not looking for mutagen. There we go. 1 tier 2 fertilizer. 2 tier 2 fertilizer. But yeah, getting more oxygen on the planet is a good idea because then we have the benefit that, well, we're going to use less air. Gonna need that soon enough. I need that too. You know, imagine if everyone were only gone because we had been, no, they had been busy being in the mines for a few years. And then they return and see everything has been stolen. It's some kind of mystery. Wait, why did the planet freeze over while we were gone? Yeah, the atmosphere is so thin, you wouldn't be able to breathe it. Then why has the consumption of oxygen gone down? Alright, so where do I place it? Not like it actually matters where I place it. I just like that it also looks nice. Genetic extractor isn't what we're looking for. Another is genetic synthesizer. Where's the creature's DNA? Drone station. Wait, we could actually build a drone station. Wait, what? Well, there you saw why I hate, what was it? Oh, well, why I hate what I hate. Oh, incubator. That's actually not what we need. But, why I hate, Bit Defender. Huh. I can't find what it is I'm looking for. Usually I've placed an item right here that allows me to make something very important. Maybe it's that one? Yeah, no, it's... Oh! DNA manipulator. Maybe it's that one. Osmium, bioplastic, and explosive powder. Do I have any osmium left? I do. Bioplastic and explosive powder. Alright, there we go. Bioplastic is made out of 2 mushroom and 1 silicone and a water. I already have it. At least I can get my resources back if it turns out that this wasn't what I was looking for. It is what I'm looking for. Alright, so we need to see what the next thing we're going to need is. Really? Huh. Tier 2 and Tier 1 mutagen is what we need to get the best results. So we don't actually need that thing? Well, alright. Let's see. It has barely gone up. I mean, I could use a rocket. What's the fun in that? You know, once they reach a team of, I think, nice. Once the developers of this game have a team of, let's say, 10 people, I think it could be interesting if they were to start working on a sequel to this game. Maybe use a new game engine, or they could use the same game engine, but severely upgrade just about everything about this game, and then start making, yeah, well, a sequel. I think that could be an interesting thing. %, 2%. Yeah, that is how life is created. Through a lot of tubes. Oh, wait. When did I use my... Huh. Well, zero lights and something I did not expect that I had used. Did I use that? Oh well, we already have aluminium. That's good, because we can't get infinite aluminium right now. Life is created in tubes. Well, you're not wrong. If you consider flowers and gentle as tubes, which they are kind of shaped as. Be cool if they made a Shipbreaker collaboration for this game. That could be interesting, yeah. I don't think that's ever gonna happen though. Alright, so we need to think about what we're doing here. If I were to create something that that helps us regarding air, we'd have to do so it doesn't prevent us from moving our vehicle around. If I were to go over here, and then place it here, then it would not get in the way. But right here or here would be a problem. Maybe I can place it down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. Well, I think their minds might be, you know, not doing too great at this point. I think think they might be, those who are in the mines, they might be drowning now. Wait, so this one doesn't need to be near water? That makes things a lot easier. Fine. The trees don't need to be near water for the tier 3 one. Unfortunately, placing mines everywhere won't really do me any good on this planet. That's yet another area in which this game is kind of lagging. Oh, not the game, but this planet. Alright. Let's see. Damn it! I went to work on in a mine on a barren moon to be as far away from sea as possible. How come I will end up dying drowned here of all places? Then the computers turn on and he hears, a new person has arrived. The ice is now melting. Congratulations! You have in record time caused climate change. Damn it. Alright. Well, GTI is going up a little bit, so that's that. Let's see,
You can't
is it going
change
up?
the climate if there's no climate to change.
Don't worry. We are creating the climate. But would it be climate change if I have fucked it up to begin with? No, then it would be me creating a bad climate. What the hell is this? Hello. Hello. Well, we are playing a game named Planet Crafter. That's why it says that's what we're playing. Because that is what we are playing. Alright, plants plus 1250. Oxygen plus 38,250. Alright. Now oxygen should be going up a lot faster. Alright, good luck, Elitzen, I will say that I highly recommend that you start out with a class that has a decent amount of health and has a straight sword. If you start with that, then it should be a good experience. If you start with anything else, good luck. Now let's quickly take a look. So Bro, I think it's going up a lot faster now. Which is great! Wait a second. I could... couldn't I? Yeah, I could definitely do that. If I have... I do actually have enough. And do we also... No, that's energy multiplier. I don't think we have any oxygen multiplier. Yeah, no, I think for once we don't have oxygen multiplier. How's my pressure going? Not very good, there's a lot of group pressure. 2.12 PA. And it is going up so incredibly slowly that that pressure is gonna stay there for some time, I think. By the way, Elitesen, do you want to get an early advice regarding how you easily can handle the final boss in Dark Souls 1? It's not any new mechanic, it's just, for specifically that game, it is the easiest way to handle that boss. Do you want to know how to easily handle the final boss in Dark Souls 1? It's not any spoiler, it's just that that is specifically a way where you can easily beat the final boss in that one Dark Souls game. Oh. Well, to be fair, we're on a moon, so I don't think you need as much. I think I went the wrong way. You need to learn how to parry, and parry well. Most of that boss's attacks can be parried, and then you can deal a shit ton of damage to the boss. And trust me, Dark Souls 1, you're not gonna like the walkbacks in that game. You're really not gonna enjoy that part of it. On the moon, you certainly need less total kilograms now, but you need to reach the same amount of pascals. God damn it! Whee! By the way, Elitesen, it's been requested, and I've actually thought about it. Is a game that. It's a kind of game that I have never streamed on this channel, as it's a gacha game. And, well, I thought about it, and I may end up streaming a game that's the kind of game I've never streamed before. It is named... Wait a second, I forgot something I needed, damn it! But, the game that I'm considering streaming is a game named Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Essentially, horse girls. Yeah, that's it. Horse girls racing. A lot of people are streaming it currently, so I was thinking, you know what? Usually, it's not the kind of game I'd stream on my channel, but the heck, I'll give it a shot. Alright. That one of the characters where whenever she wins a race, she drop kicks the player. And no, I'm not kidding. She literally drop kicks the player. But essentially, it's an kind of anime game where in between all of the school stuff, there are racing. Where you watch the race and hope that you've made sure to train your trainee in the right stats. I'm considering doing so we can drive even faster. We're driving at 200%, we could drive at 300%. Dragon Ball Dokkan, is it a fun game? But yeah, as you can hear, it's a game that are very different from what I usually play. But there's a lot of interesting characters. And it looks like an interesting game. So right now there's a poll, and you can look up online what it is, and then see what you think of it. Though I did post a link to a video where you can see one of the characters actually winning a race, and she then drop kicks the player. Yeah, that game. That is going to be the one thing that's going to be annoying. But even my luck cannot get me to be a whale. I will not spend money on that game. Maybe that's just $10. Why am I $3,000 in debt suddenly? That is usually how it goes. Oh yeah, I can spend $10 and another, and another, and another, and another. Alright, what? Alright, we were looking for fusion cores. Fusion energy cell. But yeah, it's that game. 2 Blazer Quartz and 1 Pulsar Quartz. Wait, have we already made it? I mean, we might have? Yeah, it's that game. Yeah, we're gonna get Blazer Quartz and Pulsar Quartz. We're gonna need the resources for the final one first. Otherwise, we're not gonna get anything out of making it. You know what? No, not right now. Yeah, it's that game. Right now, a lot of people are streaming it, so maybe give it. I should give it a chance. And the thing is, on Steam, it's at 95% positive rating for a reason. Well. So far, there are 1 person who have voted against it, but I think I know why that person has voted against it. That's because that person would like to see me stream Bannerlord. Probably think that, if he streams that game, then there's no Bannerlord. No, I'm still gonna finish Bannerlord. that anime is better than it has any right to be. If you know what the game is about and then know that it's based on the game, then there's no way that it should be a good anime, but it surprisingly is. Then season 2 happened and we thought that, this character isn't a good character, so it's gonna be a really bad season. Then it turns out that the story they wanted to tell was one where they had to do it that way, otherwise the story wouldn't work. And interesting that they took that risk. Most animes wouldn't take the risk of making the main character arrogant and just arrogant to the point where you think that you don't really want her to succeed, but then a lot of things happens and you then want her to succeed in the end. And then things keep going wrong for her, and now you want her to succeed even more, and it goes even worse. And yeah, fine, it goes well. There we go! The power is back on! Alright, why the fuck did that break? Space food! Oh, super alloy rod, thank you! Holy, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, wrong one. Thank you, and thank you. Let's see. In season 3, the budget multiplied and animation went bonkers. Yeah. Oh, nice. Osmium! We really need osmium. I'd say the only issue I've found with this planet so far is just how much reading there are. Can't go in there for some reason. Nor there. Really? Thank you. Ooh, aluminium. So this is the living area with lots of worthless areas. Yeah, that actually... Huh, there's actually a lot of stuff that we don't need. So we need 2 more, it seems. What in the world even is that? What for? To make stuff? Oh! Found another one! Right, there gotta have been a ton of people here. Why can't we at least find corpses? Ooh, osmium! And a lot of other good stuff. Alright, that's too much osmium here now. Yeah, there's a lot of osmium. But let's be honest, I'm gonna run out of osmium incredibly quickly. If I start using it, then I'll have nothing left in no time. Ah, trade rocket. Fuse multiplier. Production multiplier. Alright, and this is the other side. Pulsar quartz. Well, I just found the stuff that I needed. Damn. Now, let's find the exit. Really? Alright, so the last one is supposedly here somewhere? Growth multiplier, I mean, it's good, but not what we need right now. What's it called? The thing you don't know? Remember the rule of the hot dogs, Ty? Yeah. Is there something you like, then you don't want to know how it's made. Especially with video games. There it's more if there's a game you like, you don't want to know who is behind it or the working conditions. Because the moment you know that, you may be more hesitant. Alright. By the way, I'm still considering getting... no, I can't just consider getting it. I am getting Borderlands 4 when it comes out. I'm not getting any special edition or any bullshit like that. Considering how fucking expensive they are. Holy shit, I forgot I had that many stuff. Yeah, the rule of the hot dog is very important to remember. Imagine if oxygen consumption went down by 0.1 while I'm exploring this area. I'm not sure it's a good idea to go to sleep here, considering I'm pretty sure we'd end up dead. Well, then that would be a very long sleep. I mean, you're not wrong, but not ooh. Well, it is ooh, but not the good kind of ooh. All right, Val, could you ask if it's possible to have a little more heating, exceptionally for the next few months? I know everyone needs to be careful, but I'm a little worried about the baby. I saw him shaking a little the other day, and despite all the blankets, I'm afraid I'll leave him it'll lead him with After Effects. Thank you, I love you. How do they have stuffed animals of the animals that we have created? Or all the versions of them? That's weird. Alright, let's see. Oh, explosive. Alright, so now we have everything we need to proceed. Those that don't know what the rule of Half-Life is, such as R assaults in packages of 6 buttons, and of 6. Buttons in packs of 5, so you always end up having 2 fewer of one of them. But if you get more, you end up running out of the other. Now multiply it for more ingredients: osmium, silicon, uranium, aluminium. Oh yeah, there's that rule too. Oh right, it's the sausage rule I was thinking of, where if there's something you like, then you don't want to know how it's made. Oh, nice! A lot of good stuff. Perhaps one day our technologies will be advanced enough to warm this big rock. And if our children haven't forgotten this place, perhaps they'll return to continue what we started. But given the difficulty of the last few months and the bad experience it has been, I doubt it. Everyone seems to want to return the page on this adventure. Ah, a ship that's stuck inside a wall. I think that's gonna be very useful. What a waste. All this effort will have been unrewarded. The gift from heaven wasn't one and will have led to our downfall. I would have liked to stay, but this planet is no longer livable. The recent difficulties have undermined our sense of community. It's unfortunate I didn't want to leave, but many have already left us. We won't be able to hold on any longer. Ha! Yeah, can't go in there. And I can't make my own of those either. Ooh, nice! But, yeah, well, you see, we copyrighted your creations and sold projects almost right away. We made billions overnight. How much of that money is gonna go to me? Because here's the thing, the copyright actually belongs to the one who made them. So you'll end up with problems if you don't give me a fair portion. It's high time to leave. Yes, it could have been a wonderful experience, and we experienced some intensely joyful moments during those years. But you have to learn to resign yourself when the elements are against you. I can't stand this cold anymore, and it's getting worse every day. I can't believe Korra decided to stay, preferring science over humanity. Oh, I can easily believe that. Hey, Drona, can you believe that someone who would prefer science over humanity? Oh, we actually just need to go up there. What a strange thing to want. I mean, people are great to be around all the time, right? There's definitely no good reason to want to spend less time with people. Yay, a working elevator! That's new. Alright, a lot of good stuff. Let's see. Korra belongs to Terabis. Company like all your assets and your ass for that matter. Still haven't just said this to you, right? Yeah, it's not like I have an idea about how to get away at all. Quickly shuts down the computer with the emails on it. That explains how he gets away. Who in their right mind would allow you to open this while it's moving? Why is the claws not attached? Synchro game. You can like both. You like both 1 billion%. Or 1 million%. Does he usually say a billion? Wait, why did I see a no container in midair? Oh, it was just that. Whew. Interesting. Clearly they wanted my attention with that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The properties of Blazar Quartz are exceptional. It seems to interact with its immediate external environment. I'm still struggling to fully understand the chemical mechanism at work, but one thing is certain. This quartz absorbs and destroys the heat of its surroundings. How did I not see this sooner? With the quantities we've unearthed, the entire planet is at risk of cooling at breakneck speed. We need another 3! Otherwise we can't get the elevator down. If we don't get down, then we're going to have to go all the way back. And at this point I think it will take me one entire canister to get back. Despite all my efforts, I haven't found any way to reverse the process. The rate at which quartz absorbs heat is immense and only increasing. The drop in temperatures over the past few years is finally being explained. It was obvious that I failed to identify early enough. How can I ever forget myself? This planet won't be habitable for much longer. I must warn everyone. Well, that explains what happened. The crystals absorb heat, and because of that, they couldn't stay. Energy multiplier. So I'm going to have to go all the way back. Because I can't get the elevator to work yet. Please don't. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Alright, operating notes. Let's see. These are. Well, that's the thing. You might be able to get away, but your plushy money stays with us. Not for long. But be careful with elevators and the like in the woods. Who knows when they will break and trap you in there. Yeah, yes it was. Screw the law that energy can't be created or destroyed. Destroys he. Also, screw your planet and your mama. Damn it. But she's nowhere near where we are. See, yeah, Mr. Kai was jailed for his incompetence and died in a jail cell. I think they are still cleaning the rot off his wall. That's bad! Let's see, once extracted with the drills, the ore is crushed and transported directly to the large storage vaults on the lower level. This allows for a constant influx of blazer quartz as long as there's room in the vaults. They'll be refilled with ore. But if you crush them, they still drain energy. I mean, I guess they do, otherwise they wouldn't have problems with all that heat disappearing. So it seems I don't have a choice. I actually have to go all the way back. Yeah, I actually do. You see, if I don't do it this way, then I would have to run all the way back there. Except, I have one idea. I have an idea on how to solve my problem. See, I just fly this way. God damn it. See, what we can then do is we're gonna fly over here, in here, and that is how we make it. Wait a second. We're gonna bring another 3, just to be on the safe side. By the way, this vehicle currently moves 200% faster than normal. Oh no. Trees have started appearing. But the ground is still the same color, which is so weird. It's supposed to be turning green. If you crush it to atomic levels, cross become just silicone and oxygen. Huh, alright. So, Drona, if we had had the energy we needed, then instead of going all the way back, we could actually use the elevator, and instead of going all the way back, we would be over there, at ground level. Instead, now we have to go all the way back, then we have to pick up fusion core cells, and then return again, and then we can make the elevator work. And I think we'll actually be finishing the planet then. Or the main goal of the planet, because then we'll finally get to the vault where they've stored everything. Which means that the heat is going to go down drastically. Which would actually be kind of cool if that happened. You know, creating an incident that would cause the player to have to counter that suddenly a lot of bad things happen. And then have to decide, alright, what do I want to focus on?
Game told you to freaking hydrate.
Yeah. Fine, I'll do it. There you go. Now here we have something else we need. There we go. Iridium? We don't actually have any. That's one of the few things we didn't find. Alright, so up. And super alloy. We for once have some super alloy. Ha! Now, where? There we go. I'm bringing all 4 of them with me. Now let's get and finally finish this. Hello, Drastic D, and welcome. So, by the way, just in case you're wondering regarding the game that I put up for a vote, I will still be playing Bannerlord later this week. So it's not gonna prevent that. Yeah, I've seen that a lot of people have been streaming it. On the other hand, it's also very different from what I usually stream. Hey, it turns out that it's decent. Well, I've actually tried it and seems characters are great, but Not sure whether people wanted to see it be streamed. Well, streamed on my channel at least. Now with this game, we are almost done with this planet, I think. Then we have another moon left. How are you doing, Drastic D? Wait, because I went back using a shortcut. Oh no, I'm going to have to call most of the elevators back. Damn it! And one of them took a really long time. Oh no. I've also considered playing another game named Pacific Drive. That game, essentially you drive through a supernatural area. Holy fuck, damn! A supernatural area where a lot of insane things happen and you have to upgrade your vehicle. And it's also a survival game. Plenty of air and plenty of those. So what have you been up to, Drastic D? You know, when it comes to Borderlands 4, I'm not sure whether to look forward to it or not. It's probably gonna be good, but is it gonna be better than Borderlands 2? I'm not so sure about that. Oh, don't stand there. Hey chat, what do you guys think? Will Borderlands 4 be better than Borderlands 2? Or are we going to have a repeat of Borderlands 3? Please don't be that. I'll be right back, I need something to drink. Alright, so someone just wrote something to me. Let's see. That. I need to see some gameplay before I can guess, but considering how games are going these days, worse than 3. You can easily find gameplay of it, and most of the gameplay is going to probably be an evolved version of Borderlands 3. The problem with Borderlands 3 was the writing. The writing was just awful. However, I will say that they've already addressed a lot of the issues from Borderlands 3. You see, another problem was that normally with Borderlands 3, you get legendary weapons so often that they don't feel legendary. And they also usually weren't that great. With Borderlands 4, they have done so that the numbers are more similar to Borderlands 2, and they made sure that the weapons are actually gonna feel good and actually gonna be powerful when they're legendaries. So essentially, supposedly they've addressed some of the most concerning things. Oh, and it's the first time where they are actually making an open world game, so there aren't so many loading zones. I've actually seen some say it shouldn't be an open world game. Look at how much open wasted space there are. Have you played Borderlands 1, 2, or 3? All of those games had a shit ton of wasted space in them. So yeah, those arguments that I've seen some people come with, it's actually ridiculous. And there we go. Alright, so does that mean that we can now go deeper? I certainly hope so. Remixes. I wasn't the most enthusiastic about the idea of installing giant drills. Wait a second. I thought that this already worked. Authorize. Goes Wildlands all the time. 4 versus 4 PvP. Ah, alright, it's a lot of fun. And what is it about? Let's see. When this project was proposed, but I think it did well to follow the group's consensus. Oh, alright. This will open the door to greater comfort, and it should reduce any remaining tensions related to overcrowding. If we're going to trade interplanetary with what we're going to extract, we'll have to be careful. However, it could attract the attention of unwanted people. Yeah, alright. Blazer quartz. Well, this area should be full of blazer quartz. The door should finally be open. Well, not that door apparently. Well, the drills are now on. Yeah, the drills are actually on now. But is that it? No way, that can't be all. Let's see. We can solve everything with giant drills. Right, how about pirates and thieves? Giant drills. The drill going to pierce the heavens. Ah, damn it. Can it go? No. can't go further down. And what was this for? I mean, we now know what happened. And we gained access to a lot of Blazar quartz. But I mean, it's not like that actually matters to us. Huh. I mean, we have achieved what we really wanted to achieve. We found out the truth. But I'm just not really sure that this is it. Is that really everything? It feels underwhelming if that was everything there were. No, the game I mentioned, that was Pacific Drive. Ha. Yeah, no, I wanted down into the mines. That was what I wanted. All those fields are on. Will terraforming speed up? Doesn't seem like it. And it should technically seen go down. Is this really it? I even tried to see if they had hidden something, but this seems to be it. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. Anything this way? I'm gonna try to go this way and hope that there's something here. But if you are taking Blazar quartz and not using it, heat on the planet ought to go down, right? Yeah. And I wouldn't mind if heat went down, because that would actually be kind of cool. There would actually be a challenge with that. But yeah, this... This seems to be it. Huh. Nah. I'll let it freeze everything. Yeah, I'm still... Wait, is it just me, or does it seem like GTI is going up at a decent pace? Though, it might be that it did that before too. I mean, there's one last area we can check. On the other hand, I mean, what even are there that we're missing on the planet? It just feels kind of anticlimactic. We didn't find anything of that much value, and the things we can unlock on the planet aren't that interesting. By the way, the reason I'm right now trying to find out quickly whether I'm going to stream Uma Musume Pretty Derby or not is because, well, when you just start playing the game, you receive a lot of gifts that allow you to get new trainees. Nice! Actual trees! And well, right now I've got about 9,000 in it that I would like to use. Well, 9,000 creds. So there's one area left in the game, or left on the moon. If we find nothing of interest there, then we're heading back to the main planet, and then we're finding out what we are going to take with us to the next moon. See, there's stuff over there. Yeah, we have not been here before. Oh well. No, we haven't been here before. That is one big thing in there. Well, one big iceberg. Why does it seem like... Yeah, this is being very glitchy. Twenty GTI. Alright, so we need to get back here and... Wait, what the... There's a lot of ice over there. So there might actually be something left. Yeah, we have another moon left, and it's going to be one hell of a challenge with that moon. It's going to be... It's actually going to be different from what we're used to, I think, because that moon is pretty much, well, it's a shit ton of water. Holy shit. Look at all this ice. Alright, so... Huh! We weren't done yet. Alright, there we go. Alright, so things should now be working again. Windows decided, you know what? While he's using his computer to play a video game, that is when we need to update things. What? He forced us to not update anything earlier? Well, we can't have that. Time for an update. I'm actually happy that I read some news recently about some things that are going to significantly impact Microsoft. You see, until now, Microsoft have been able to completely ignore, well, they have essentially been able to just say, oh, you give us a fine for not doing what you say, little Europe? Well, we're just gonna pay the fine and then keep doing whatever the hell we feel like. You can't really prevent us from doing business in Europe. Here's the thing. A lot of European governments are now switching over to using Linux instead of using using Windows. So yeah, that's not gonna keep being the case. Soon they won't need Windows anymore. Food seeds, oh, food. Let's see. Your band says you need to destroy your physical copy of the game. Hey, Ubisoft, have you heard about the Stop Killing Game movement? Yeah, I hear that it had gained a lot of traction. Alright, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to check some things out. Yeah, that is definitely going up faster than previous. Millikelvin. Well, it is going up, but not very fast. And we need to increase oxygen. Time to use more rockets! What? That's the fastest way to make it go up. Yeah, alright, so we need tree bark, bacteria sample, and mutagen. And we have access to all of it. Probably also need to super alloy. Luckily we actually have that now. Alright, so that. Probably need that. Then we need mutagen. Yeah, I didn't pay close attention to what it is I need. I probably should have. Because now I will need to go back and find out what else I need. 273 Kelvin is the temperature at which ice melts. 1 atmosphere pressure, it melts faster at lower pressures. Shouldn't it be melting faster at higher pressures? Just seems weird that it would melt faster at lower pressure. Why is this lava still alive? It's underwater. We need to get up to 250 GTI. Damn. So yeah, we are only just getting started, it seems. Let's go! Well. Wait, what kind of meteor is this gonna cause? None! How nice! Holy! I think if I make one more, then it's gonna go so fast that it'll be absolutely insane. And here's the thing, we can easily get the resources to do so. Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about me having done that. Alright, so we need a rocket, we need 2 super alloy. We have a rocket engine there. We already have bug. Oh, wait, I didn't need that? Well, that's weird. Oh, clear sky. Wait, we're almost a clear sky? Nice! Two aluminium, 2 magnesium, 2 of that, 2 firstborn. I need cobalt. What? What did I say? Alright, nope. Ah, there we go. Yeah, right, higher pressure melt side, ice at lower temperature. Alright. Oh, wait, over here. Right, I think we have enough to increase it to a ludicrous degree now. So if you're wondering why it is that it suddenly went so fast, well, the rocket increased the speed by 1000%. God damn it, we need mutagen. Wait, don't we already have? Nope, we don't. Hey AI, locate mutagen. And no, we're not trying to create the X-Men here. Not with the current MCU. They would just destroy it. Yeah, don't kill the games. Break the consoles instead. Hey, did you know that Nintendo is currently getting sued in, I think it's Brazil, specifically for that? Yeah, that rocket did not go to space. I love that glitch. And I think the developers know well that that's a glitch they shouldn't get rid of. Because otherwise they would have gotten rid of it by now. mean, I could just place more... place more forest down. See, after all this years, Nintendo has failed to get people to forget about Bowsette. They actually didn't... The only reason they wanted people to forget is because they couldn't get permission to officially use it. Yeah, the person who made it rejected letting Nintendo use it. And since the person made Bowsette, well, yeah, you can't actually stop that person from using it. It is definitely enough that Nintendo can't tell a person to not use it. And they weren't able to get the rights to it. Machine on Earth. I could probably more easily work towards that than working towards the heat, correct heat level. In fact, I don't think it'll be that hard to reach that. Right now, we're approaching a good level. Not great, but good. Right, bacteria sample and... oh no. So we need cobalt. You know, I really should just get drones already. I can make the drone station if I want to. The only problem is I don't have the other resources. It would quickly just make me run out of resources. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. But, I mean... if I were to make 3 drones and just have them do their thing. Everything is so close by, so I think 3 drones would be good enough. Sure, on Earth, oxygen is around 21% of our atmosphere, almost. In this era, before Lancer, it was 60% or so, which allows huge bugs to grow to 3 meter size in some cases. It's droning time. I'm definitely considering it. We can do it, and it is starting to get annoying to have to get those resources all the time. Just 3 drones, I think that would be good enough to do so I don't have to collect all of the resources all the time. I forgot one thing. Ah, vehicle speed tier 4? Well, holy shit. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna make that. You know what? Fine. We're doing it. 3 circuit boards. I think I know where we have some circuit boards. We do not have circuit boards there. Well, that's actually a surprise. By the way, Drona, it should tell you something that Callie also realized, that a challenge run for this game isn't gonna be that interesting. That's simply because the progress will be the same every time. It's not really gonna change how you play the game. It's annoying because I would love to be able to do challenge runs regarding this game, as I think it could be a lot of fun, but it just really doesn't change the run. It's still about getting the highest tier possible and then use whatever is the highest tier. And if you limit how high a tier you can use, all you're doing there is doing so the player has to make more of whatever the highest tier they are allowed to make is. So yeah, it's the end. It's the same. So yeah, that's kind of why I've chosen to not do a challenge run for this game. If I could find a way to do it in which it would be fun for people to watch and it would be fun to do, then I would do it, even if it turned out to be extremely difficult. Alright. Holy shit, it's going so fast that it is ridiculous. It's about to go even faster. Damn it. May as well go buy a jetpack. $20 GTI. Nice. Ooh, thank you. Don't need that. We need that too, that. Its eye is truly changing color. Nice. Yeah, it most certainly should, considering the fact that the next stage step is supposed to be a clear sky. Not so sure I would call this a clear sky, but it's a different sky. I think we're going to reach the 1 ppm before I have the resources to make the next part of the forest. If you're wondering why I think a sequel to this game would be so much better than this version of the game, they started out being, I think it was 2 people working on this. Just 2. Now there are significantly more people, and at the same time, oh, now it's night. At the same time, they now have the experience on how it was to make the game. So they would know what to do to make it even better. On the other hand, I think they would need 10, 15, maybe 15 people to be able to make a game that would be a true sequel, as in it would be good enough that you would call it a sequel. Because one thing they would definitely have to do is add more ways to progress, but also at the same time they would actually have to do so as you progress, the areas actually change. As in, alright, what? There it is. Yeah, that one was about to hit me. Hit me! I dare you! Alright, that one was about to actually live up to that dare. I try to make a colonization of planets that are harder, like a planet made of water or a gas giant. The next moon is actually made of water. High pressure atmosphere like Venus, in which if you go outside without highly protective suits, it's like a poison swamp. That would actually be pretty cool, yeah. Something else that could actually be kind of interesting would be if you actually had to do more things to make it livable. As in, alright, you make things better, but now people have to live on the planet and work on it, so you have to make maybe living compartments or just other stuff that does so it leads more into the aspect of making it livable. I think that could be a cool thing to do too. Though that would also change significantly what exactly the game is about. I can't get that osmium. That giant rock prevents me from getting the osmium. It would lead to you having to assign the colonized jobs instead of drones. Yeah, and personally I think that would be really interesting. Of course it would be slower than using drones, but still. Ready? Yeah, I'm getting this because that means we're going to be able to make more drones. Now that is probably going to be the limit of how many we can get that way. The rest we most likely have to make ourselves. But that's not a good thing, because we really do not want to have to make that. Chat, we could actually... We do not have water. But here's the thing. We can replenish water right as... I think I'm gonna forget that. We can replenish water on the way there. As a planet in which you have to face a local hostile wildlife that you need to eliminate. Yeah, that would actually be interesting. However, the thing is, those who made this game, they made it a point to say, hey, there are no combat in this game. Most people that do that, they forget one important thing. If you take something away from a game, you need to replace it with something else. Something as prevalent and something that is able to do so things vary as much as if there were combat in it. So there were actually nothing there. That ice was just there to be there. Damn it! But yeah, unfortunately, there are some games where they say, hey, there are no combat in this game. Alright, what do you have instead? I'm not against a game not having combat. I'm against that it has nothing in place of combat. What do you think of that drone? Here we go. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, 250 GTI. I wonder how prevalent that is going to be. Yeah, I'm bringing that one with me. Huh, Osmir, that's nice. Well, you need something to replace combat. Maybe some hacking puzzles to open chests or doors. Maybe, or maybe make the environment more of a threat to the player. That could be a thing too. Or add some randomness. Keycards? Where in the world would the keycards be? Did they forget to add the keycards? Because I'm not seeing them anywhere. By the way, oxygen is now going down slower. It used to go down by 1.8. It's now going down by 1.7. Oh, I see where the last one is gonna be up here somewhere. Bullseye chords are important. It would be cool to have complications due to not keeping the atmosphere balance, like you increasing too fast, your structures melt, or getting less sun power if you increase pressure too fast. That could be interesting too. But I also mean like if it starts raining a lot, right? Maybe you're gonna need something like you need to build your structures different places because flooding starts being an issue. Flooding is an issue in the game, just to begin with. And then it's quickly no longer an issue at all. Alright, another two. I should probably get rid of some of the stuff I have. Holy! 1300! For the third time, could you arrange for us to receive materials to repair the pipes? This is the third one that's burst due to cold this month. I thought we'd specifically chosen a planet with favorable climate conditions. Or did Koa make a mistake in their calculations? Well, that wouldn't surprise me. But we already know the truth. So yeah, we were supposed to go here earlier, it seems. But yeah, the more randomness you can add to a game like this, the more playthroughs will be possible. Like, maybe you could also do so it's random what kind of planet the player starts on. And what else can you do? Because of the extraction of mineral resources, there are far fewer of us than expected to maintain the greenhouses and harvest crops. Plus, this year's yields are lower. I really hope this mine is worth it, because I'm starting to find field work less and less interesting. I had a hard time imagining how monotonous it would be. Alright. I should probably get back. We need air. And we also need water. In which there are 3 suns. Like in the body's problem, and you need to hide from the dawn sometimes to survive. It could be interesting, yeah. And then you can find underground pathways or something like that. I mean, we have nearly gone through the entire thing there. I still want to make sure that I melt all the ice just to see if anything changes. I doubt it does, but I want to try. Alright, so apparently they don't allow you to use a vehicle to get through here, which is kinda too bad. So, was that it? First harvest. What a joy to see life growing on our planet. Like a harbinger of our community's rebirth. We'll be able to feed ourselves with our own produce. Most of what our planet has grown, and it even seems that a few species have already adapted to the low light conditions. I'll be able to do plenty of experiments in the future. Nice. But was that it? Was that really it? It can't be. I mean, it looks nice, but yeah, no way. This would be the most anticlimactic thing I've ever experienced in a game if that is the case. Or experienced in a long time. Because it is harder to gain access to this than it is to go through the story of this planet. But it really does seem to be the case. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything left in this area. So, I mean, we can still go after getting rid of all the ice, but really just in which you need to build every structure floating in the air. That would be interesting. And then have flying vehicles. Alright, so technical scene. We still have some ice left to melt, but we could also just get ready on the main planet to go for the water planet. I'll leave it to chat. What do we do? Do we really go after increasing our GTI to 10 times what it is right now? Well, it's actually 11 times. Or do we go after the water planet? What do you all say? I would have liked an answer first, though. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep once I'm decided on which to do. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you and everyone else enjoyed it. Inventory full. Ah. But yeah. So we're gonna go. Oh well, that's interesting. Osmium is a rare resource on this planet, and as much as we can get of it, we need to get it. yeah, the other planet was resource rich. This one, I'm still wondering, what am I supposed to use selenium for? Selenium is a resource that is specific to this planet, and we still haven't found anything that it's useful. So it's interesting and it's odd. Yeah, I should definitely soon call for tonight. Alrighty. So yeah, that is gonna give us 110,000 and 500 PBQ. And plants 1,250 gram per second. It's at 1% now. Yeah, them making a sequel to this game, this would be a lot of things to consider. First of all, they would definitely need a better rider. That much is for certain. The story for the main planet feels very tacked on. Like they knew what they wanted, but they didn't know how to implement it. Alright, finally selenium. Right, so we have finally found some osmiums, so that's good. And there we go. Now the only question is, do we make the drones? I mean, probably should. So osmium rods and fusion energy cell. And 3 circuit boards. I probably shouldn't right now. No, that is about to go up by a lot. And if I want to make, let's say, 10 rockets, then it will go up much faster than this. I don't think making 10 rockets would be that unreasonable. And yeah, we are getting towards a beautiful atmosphere. And it's not actually going that slow. You know what? We're gonna call it for tonight. Yeah, right now, these... Wait, Shouldn't oxygen be one of the most important things for the current step? Asteroid attraction. We need 250,000 GTI for that. Laser quartz. Megadome. I think maybe focusing on getting these three is actually a good idea. Yeah, well, I'm gonna call it for tonight either day, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitch and Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye! And I hope you all enjoyed it despite the small hiccup in the technical difficulties. Well, that's kind of what caused the hiccup. Bye bye! And yeah, tomorrow, it's either gonna be the game that I've been voted on, or it's gonna be, which is gonna be very different from what I usually stream, or it's going to be Bannerlord.